Hey guys, welcome to another episode. I'm your host, the Cartoon Dude, and the winners of the last episode are... If you want to win a shout out, hit that subscribe button with notifications on and comment that you did. I'll randomly announce a winner in the next episode. And today, we'll be taking a different turn as we draw the story of a character that is unique and different from most of the characters we've drawn in the past. And as you must have seen from the title, today's story is about the fierce monster, Behemoth. What do we know about Behemoth? What can we say about this powerful creature? Well, we know that it's one of Trevor's creations, and we know that the Behemoth is a titan, an iguana-like titan that possesses a head that's larger than the size of an average mountain, a giant set of teeth, black eyes, and a grayish skin. As a titan, Behemoth is a very gigantic creature. In fact, it's known to be one of the largest titans ever known to man. The Behemoth, according to measurement, goes as high as 800 kilometers. And it's a creature that majorly likes to feed on other titans that are not very strong enough to fight back this humongous beast. Behemoth spells destruction, although this doesn't happen all the time. It's capable of creating a huge hole in the ground that would lead to earthquakes and huge tsunamis. The scary thing about Behemoth is that it can lay huge eggs of about 1 kilometer, and these eggs can fertilize to become more behemoths. But what is a scary-looking creature like the Behemoth doing on Earth? Is it even from this planet of ours? What exactly does it want here on Earth? Is it here to destroy our human race? Or is it here as a messenger of some higher power? Well, there are so many questions about Behemoth, and I'll try to answer them in today's video. However, for a better understanding, it's important that we discuss the origin story of Behemoth and the other titans. Yes, you heard it right. There are other titans, and they're ancient, gigantic creatures of several forms from a different universe. The presence of the titans alone causes several turbulences, so much that a warning had to be given out to all residents to stay indoors due to an emergency storm. The titans are also called giants or storm creatures, and some of them are the Wandering Faith, Breaking News, Bodyworm, Behemoth, and several others. They're known for abducting humans, and some of them are tasked with the job of carrying those judged by God to paradise. Behemoth, however, was created for a different purpose, as it's one of the most powerful of all the titans. So what is it that the Behemoth was created for? Well, as a creature of power, this monster is all about destruction, and when let loose, cannot be stopped by anyone except its maker. Behemoth's iguana-like body has a unique characteristic. It's a serrated back spine of metal and or fortified granite that makes it completely unbreakable. Behemoth, like any other monster, makes a unique sound, and this sound can be referred as that of a Titan war cry that can be heard from miles away whenever it's in a fighting situation. The Behemoth is so strong that it strikes its opponent with a seismic crash, backed with a terrifying sound that will cause any nearby human to shiver. Though Behemoth causes huge damages when it moves, it's a part of the Earth's natural defense system. It's a Titan monster that somehow protects the planet, helps it maintain its balance, and prevents it from perishing. How is it doing that? By emitting a powerful radiation that's rich in nutrient fertilizer. This radiation released can regrow an entire rainforest and help restore the balance of nature and make the earth more immune. Remember I mentioned about some of the titans being tasked with the job of taking those that are judged by God to paradise? Well, the titan known as Day 17, or the Wandering Faith, uses its tendrils to execute this task. And just as Day 17 works for God, so does Behemoth. Because Behemoth is an unconquerable, primal chaos monster, it's used by God to describe how futile it is to question his judgment. Since God has created the Behemoth and he alone can destroy it, this means a human trying to challenge Behemoth is like a human trying to challenge God. It's here only to cause destruction to the humans. Are you guys already scared of this? Comment below from a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most scariest. Behemoth is strong, and it's a titan which likes to feed on other titans, which is why at the end of time, Behemoth will have to go into a war with some of the titans. This battle will cause several damages to Earth, after which God will slay the Behemoth and use it to shelter and feed the righteous survivors of the world. When you look at the Behemoth without thinking about the repercussion of its presence, then the sight of it is almost beautiful. What will fascinate you about this monster is how big it is, and how it's just walking the face of Earth, cutting through the mist of the crowd. At the summer solstice of every year, Behemoth's strength is always at its maximum. The strength comes so much that at this period of the year, Behemoth will make a very loud and scary roaring sound. This sound is very important for Earth as it travels throughout the land and causes all animals to tremble with fear. The fear that's released in the animals makes them become less violent for the whole year. Weaker animals, after hearing this sound, will go into hiding away from wild animals, and wild animals will hunt in fear. Without Behemoth making this sound every year, Earth would be disorganized, as animals would become very wild and violent, and will go around killing each other, including humans. One thing you should know is that the sound Behemoth makes is very terrible for humans and can make a human deaf or even cause the human to get shocked to death. Which is why there is always a warning to stay indoors. You can only go outside if you or your loved one has been pre-chosen. And that was today's story, guys, about the giant titan, Behemoth. So, there guys, that was the Draw My Life video. If you like horror stories like this, hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss any episode. See you in the next one, and stay safe.